Yes, sirree, it's little old me, that boob-tube beauty with a rooty-toot-tooty. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And the show, as you might already know, is Movie Macabre. And since I've never lied to you before, and I probably never will, I gotta tell you, I ain't so sure we scored ourselves much of a picture this week. Something called Tom B of the Living Dead. Now I ask you, what the heck kind of a name for a movie is Tom B of the Living Dead? But that's what it's called, see? So like, who is this Tom B character anyway? Obviously, it's somebody who didn't want to use his last name, and I can dig that, because I already got a little glimpse of this turkey. But it don't make for what you call a very scary title. I mean, Tom B of the Tomb. It's Tomb of the Living Dead. Oh, well, what do you know? Oh, yeah, that's kind of more like it, isn't it? At least it sounds better. I mean, it may not be any better, but at least it sounds a lot better. Tomb of the Living Dead. It's times like these that you just want to start over. Anyway, imagine my embarrassment. Oh, boy, I sure hope that Attila, the program director, wasn't listening to me now, because he'd think I was some kind of a Oops. Wrong number. Enjoy. Yeah, get into the showers. Well, that answers the question, is Willard still on the island? Yeah, face down on the island.
How you know?
'Cause I just saw that perfect three-point landing you made, Jack. Boy, that guy really must have taken that goofy oath at the beginning of the movie. Only he don't just drink the green stuff. He drinks anything that pours. Boy, funny they call that joint Blood Island, only nobody bothered to mention that the color of that blood was green. I thought it was the poor man's fantasy island.
The boat is here.
And obviously, that's the poor man's tattoo. You know, the kind that washes off. Well, what do you know? Like father, like daughter. He sees pink elephants, she sees little green men. Obviously, she got the part in this movie for her enormous talent. And she is so overdeveloped, she makes me look like a boy. She don't need a bra, she needs a wheelbarrow. Or maybe just a whip and a chair. Back, back! Oh, and I hope they don't intend to keep up that zoom, zoom, zooming all the time very much longer, or else I'm gonna go out of my mind. I mean, who needs it? I am sick to death of this picture without it. Boy, I tell you, this movie is so bad that Jerry Lewis ought to hold a telethon for it.
Yeah, it's a great thought.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence, Willard. We'll get back to the Tomb of the Living Dead right after this.
Sheila!
Boy, that chick Sheila, is she ever equipped for life in the jungle? High-heeled shoes and that cute little pink chiffon dress. Just what everybody's wearing in the jungle these days. Well, she ought to start going native, you know? Get herself one of them saris, or should I say sarong? Hey, I'm so sorry, I'm sarong, okay?
Surely that's nonsense.
Well, maybe it is nonsense, but don't call me Shirley. Boy, if a gag ever had whiskers, that is it. Tomb of the Living Dead continues on Movie Macabre after this time out. No fair flipping me off now.
You're looking very well today, Mr. Willard.
Yeah, I checked the vegetable habit.
Maybe you think Lorca's explanation was a little far-fetched, but out there in the jungle, it is hard to find a doctor who makes hut calls. Chlorophyll poisoning, huh? Well, I have just about had my chlorophyll of this movie. Hey, what happened to the rim shot? Yeah, golly, it's so bad that... It's so bad that when they first released it, they handed out air sickness bags in the lobby.
That's a little unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, Doc, but, you know, picture is that bad. Like I really need him as a critic, right? Even that cameo appearance by Madonna didn't help the picture out very much. And what they should have done was save the film and shoot the actors. It's Tomb of the Living Dead, right here on Movie Macabre.
What would you say say this substance was, Doctor? Blood, possibly?
Green blood, Doctor?
Yeah, listen, I know all that zooming is driving you nuts. Would somebody get those other phones, please? Yeah, okay, well, don't complain to me, okay? I mean, I don't make these movies, they only show them. Huh? Yeah, well, the same to you, bub. Boy, I am leaving this phone off the hook for the rest of the night. You know, on the islands, we can tell a story with our hands. Allow me to demonstrate. Take it, Hilo! Once upon a time, there was a horror movie hostess named Elvira. She had very, very big ratings. She was very, very happy until the mean old program director made her show this terrible picture. So she decided to quit. But then she thought, how will I pay for my new car? And my new house? And my aerobics classes? So she decided to stay, even though the movie sucked eggs. I mean, even though the movie stunk. Boy, it was a lucky thing for Carlos that he resembled his baby picture. Hey, did I ever show you a baby picture of my old pal Breather? Oh, kind of a gruesome little tyke there, wasn't he? I mean, no wonder when he was born, the doctor slapped his mother. Now, have you noticed how the monster in this picture is driven bonkers by that shortwave set? Well, hey, I drive bonkers with my set, too! Oh, boy. A hand set. Yeah, believe me, it took a set of hands to make this picture. Well, we'll get back to it right after these words from the advertisers. It's Tomb of the Living Dead on movie Macabre. Yeah, Carlos, walk this way. Boy, that kid has got broccoli written all over him. When his mother sent him off to the mainland, he was just a green kid. Now, Dr. Lorca would like to turn him into a green adult. And back out there in the jungle, it sure was a good thing for Bill Foster that Marla was there to show him how to hide behind a tree. Guess that's just a little trick none of them other natives have ever seen or heard of before. But it sounds like wishful thinking if she really believes that Don Ramon can be rehabilitated. I mean, where are they going to send that walking asparagus? To the Mayo Clinic? Better they should send him to the Hulda Mayo Clinic. Okay, we'll get back to the Tomb of the Living Dead right after this timeout. Oh, sure. Send Sheila back to deal with them angry villagers. Don't worry, they won't do anything to you. Who says they won't do anything to her? Boy, you know, this is starting to look like a Spielberg production. That's Irving Spielberg, you know, one of the biggies. And them guys in the cages look like monsters in training, but they still haven't got the arm movements down right. Practice, you guys. Boy, maybe what Lorca ought to do is rent a couple of them old Frankenstein and mummy flicks, you know, and let those guys see how it's done. You know, I have a feeling that Marla is gonna be Doc Lorca's undoing, especially the way she's got that Don Ramon under her thumb. And from the looks of Don Ramon, she must have a green thumb. You know, get up, come on, let's go. And he's saying, hey, come on, look at me. I mean, I'm one big oozing green sore. Give me a break. It's the same thing the advertisers are saying to me right now. Give me a break. The exciting conclusion to Tomb of the Living Dead is coming right up. Stay glued. Boy, when the captain shouted, all hands on deck, that is one hand he wasn't counting on. Shortly after appearing in this motion picture, Don Ramon was inducted into the Greenies Hall of Fame, taking his place alongside such other green notables as the Incredible Hulk and the Jolly Green Giant. G.I. Joe didn't make it into the Greenies Hall of Fame. The rules specifically stated men of green, not men in green. Oh, yeah, geez. Sorry, Joe, but it was a dumb bit anyhow. Guy. Well, as the sun slowly sets on our South Seas paradise, we bid a fond farewell. Sad that our stay is over, but happy knowing that we shall return very soon. 'Cause while they were there shooting this turkey, they managed to crank out about 15 more of them. And you can bet your bottom they'll all be turning up here on Movie Macabre, especially if Attila, the program director, has anything to say about it. What am I gonna do with that guy?
Kill him! Kill him!
Hey, Marla! Lighten up. Gee, that is a little severe, don't you think? I can be a little more civilized than that. I mean, what I think I'll do instead is just call him up and wish him unpleasant dreams.